Hi guys, Neil, it's Italia Autos here, currently on holiday in sunny Florida. I've managed to rent myself a Dodge Challenger, so I've been driving it for the last 2 weeks, so I thought I'd give you a little bit of a video review on it for you. So I've now done nearly 800 miles in this car over the last 2 weeks, and I have absolutely fell in love with it. The body styling is absolutely amazing. I love the way the front lights are recessed and the front grille surrounds are absolutely gorgeous. I love the muscle body stance of it, the huge rear arches. It just says American muscle to me, and I love everything about it. Even though this is only the 3.6, it's still got plenty of power, and to be honest, with how thirsty this one is, I wouldn't really want a V8 anyway, especially in the UK, because you'd be more worried about putting fuel in it than you would be driving it. So yeah, it drives really nice. On the American roads, it's all about straight roads. There's not very many corners, and when it does corner, it actually corners pretty well. It doesn't have much body roll. It holds itself together pretty well. Obviously, I've not been thraping it everywhere because it's a hire car, not my own car. But yeah, it is absolutely spectacular. There's very little I can actually fault about it. As this is the basic model, it doesn't have any sat-nav or heated cooled seats or anything like my Jeep has. But yeah, it's a similar car to my Jeep. It's got the same steering wheel as my Jeep. Some of the switches are the same, but it still comes with a fair amount of equipment. You've got all your electric windows, remote central locking, Bluetooth connectivity and all that jazz in there. It is lacking sat-nav, which would have been nice on this holiday, but hire cars do tend to spec them without sat-nav so they can make some more money out of you. And let's give you a look over the inside. Now, it is fairly dirty because it's been used for 2 weeks, but you do have plenty of room in there. No, the steering wheel's on the other side of the car. Let's move this seat back. But yeah, you got plenty of storage. Glove box is huge, centre console's huge, 2 huge cup holders in the centre console there. It's got 8-speed automatic transmission, and it's a very good transmission as well. It does tend to hold onto the gears a little bit too long when you're in sport mode, but other than that, it's a very responsive car, a very responsive gearbox, and I haven't actually got any complaints about the engine either. Rear room, you have got tons of space, plenty of room for 3 adults in the back there. There we go, me in the back, loads of room with my extra holiday poundage as well. No complaints, plenty of room for my legs, as you can see there, lots of room, just enough headroom, and I'm 6 foot tall, so if you want to buy one of these in the UK, please do it. Okay, right, let's go for a 0 to 60 test. ESP's off, sport mode on, and let's go. 6.5. Hey, I'll bet my last best anyway. So as you can see, American roads, they're all straight. You don't get much chance to test out the handling on these things. I have had a little drive around this road here. It is nice and quiet, but the road does end at the bottom, so you can have a little bit of fun and light up the rear end when we get down here, as long as there's no cars around. But for a big heavy car, it does move pretty well. I think purely because it's a big car, it does make you think it's slower than it is, but it's not actually that slow. So let's see what this one can do now. You see, it's pretty quick. It does love to hang on to the gears though. It's sprite. You can get the rear end out, you can light it up, traction control comes fully off, so you can have some fun with it. I absolutely love these things. I think they're awesome. As you can see, dashboard, you've got a digital dash in the centre, giving your 0 to 60 times. It does all your MPGs. I'm averaging 22.3 at the moment. That does seem to be the average for this car. On the motorway, I did get it up to 28. but as soon as you're off the motorway it does gradually come back down to 22. So as a daily driver, 22 mpg is where you're going to be at. But the plus sign of having this car in America, it takes $25 to $30 to fill it from empty. So we're talking 20 quid for a full tank of fuel, which is absolutely awesome. You do get a range of about 300 miles from a tank. But if you are on the motorway, I reckon, and you were driving sensibly, you would be able to get in excess of 35 mpg out of it. So after spending 2 weeks with this car, what do I think? Well, I absolutely love it. I really can't fault much with it. On the UK roads, maybe not the most perfect car, because it's going to be a lot thirstier than the average of 22 mpg I've been getting. And it is rather large, so it probably wouldn't fit into your typical Tesco car park space. But on these American roads, I don't think you could get a much more fun car with good handling, for American terms, good MPG. It's got all the mod cons inside, and brand new one of these would set you back $30,000. With the current exchange rate being very poor, this car brand new is £24,000. That's without any options, but as standard you do get a fairly reasonable sound system. You get all your media settings on there, so you can have Bluetooth phone, Bluetooth media. So yeah, the interior seats really comfortable, no complaints. They are a cloth seat. You really wouldn't want leather in Florida because you would have your backside sticking to it every 5 seconds. Yeah, nice, comfortable, plenty of adjustments in the steering wheel. The steering wheel is a nice thick leather steering wheel, so it feels nice in your hands. There is an option for a heated steering wheel as well, but again, in Florida you definitely wouldn't need that. And now let's drive somewhere we can show you the outside of the car. Okay, now let's have a look under the bonnet. Big everything it is. It's the 3.6 litre Pentastar engine. Plenty of modifications you can do to this engine. A lot of people straight away upgrade the air intake. And you can also put superchargers on these as well, and turbochargers. And you can see for such a big engine bay, it does fill it quite well. Easy car to service. You got your oil filter in there. Everything, you can get your hands in there and access quite easily. I would imagine you could change an alternator in about 10 minutes. But yeah, this is the bread and butter engine for Dodge and a lot of other cars as well. It's also used a lot in the Jeep. In the boot there's enough room to store a five-a-side football team each way. I'm pretty sure that I could fit in there quite comfortably. It also comes with quite small 18-inch alloy wheels, but with huge 235 55 18-inch tyres. So I think to improve the handling, it would definitely be worthwhile going up to 20-inch wheels with some lower profile tyres on there. So yeah, that's my video on the Dodge Challenger. I absolutely love it. I can find very little I don't like about it, and I would gladly own one. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This video is also dedicated to Lee Hardingham, my American Alfa fan, who's shown me a few good evenings out while we've been here. So thanks for your support for watching all my videos.